everyone. Hi, good morning, good night, good afternoon, good time zone. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hi. Hi. I missed you guys so much. Hi. Oh my god, I'm talking like myself again. You know, I was a little bit worried when I started stream that I would like lapse back into Jackie speak or like into my Jackie voice because it's been so long. It's been like, okay, almost 2 weeks now of me doing the Jackie Hoff like voice, and also my voice is so much better now. My throat is better. It's fully recovered. I think. Hopefully I didn't like jinx myself. But hi everyone. Hi. I hope you guys are doing well. I missed you so much. I miss talking to you guys like this. Also, thank you guys so much to the person that donated for me to get a new mic. Thank you. You gave me the best Christmas present ever, okay? Because I was having so many issues with my microphone at the moment. And I was like, you know what? That's not Gucci. That's not nice. Hi everyone. I hope you guys are doing well. I imagine that if somebody from like VTRP joins at this like very moment, they would probably be kind of shocked at the way that I'm speaking because it's so different from the way that I talk as Jackie Hoff. I was a little bit worried. I think one of my complexes about it was that like I would sound too much like my normal self as Jackie Hoff. And so I really wanted to at least have a little bit of differentiation from the way that I talk usually and the way that I speak as Jackie. I thought that maybe it was like, you know, pretty noticeable. I don't know. You guys can chime in as well. Go lucky, go lucky. Sound is good. Thank you. Hi. You sound cheery. I am. I'm having a good day. Well, my whole body hurts. My shoulder, for some reason, left shoulder, for some reason is really sore. It was noticeable. Yeah, really? You promise you're not just buttering me up? Buttercup? You promise? 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 Do you promise? Yeah, my shoulder really hurts. I'm not too sure why. It's really annoying. But I hope you guys are doing well. I missed you a lot. Let's talk, shall we? How are you guys? I hope you guys are doing well. Are we all doing well? How are we? How are we? Tell me. How are we? It's night and day. Yeah, really? Okay, good to know, because I was like, do I really talk like this? After like a week or so straight of just me, you know, of just me being like, what was it? After a week straight of me talking like Jackie Hoff, I was like, oh, maybe this is how I actually talk like, but it's not. It's not how I talk like on stream, you know? I'm about to walk to work soon. I hope that it goes well. I hope it goes well. Should we set a new goal? I was thinking about it. I was gonna maybe set a new Ko-fi goal, like to get myself a little Christmas present maybe, but I don't know. I don't want to be greedy because you guys have helped me so much already. I'm on PTO until next year, so that's nice. That is really nice. I am so sorely looking forward to my vacation, which is happening next week. In how many days? 4 days. In 4 days. 4. Girl, it's the time of giving. Put up the coffee. I don't know, but you guys have already given me so much all year round, not just on Christmas. 4 days I fly off, and I won't be back until the New Year's, so don't miss me too much, okay? That's like 10 days basically. I won't be back till the New Year's, so everybody please enjoy yourself. If everything goes well, I should have one final cover for the year coming out, okay? One final, what is it? One final cover of the year. And this one, so I posted about it on my alt account. This one is actually a pretty emotional one, for reasons that I will only reveal later on when the cover is actually out. But I remember I was recording it earlier and I like started crying because the song requires a lot of emotion, right? And also this song has a lot of special meaning to me, and also like just the whole reason for me covering this song and also just putting out this cover on this specific date has a lot of meaning. It has a lot of heavy meaning as well. And so like I remember like my hands were shaking while I was recording it. I was like crying a little bit. I was like, ugh. And you can hear it in the takes, but I want you to be able to hear it in the takes. I want you guys to be able to hear the emotion. And even if it means that it's not super on pitch, that's okay to me. I think that the technique matters more, far more for sure, than the, what is it? Matters far more than just like, you know, being technically perfect. Does that make sense, technique-wise? I'll only have PTO starting mid-January, but everything is super chill right now. I'm barely working. Oh, that's nice. I like being paid to do like basically nothing. That's my dream job. You know what my dream job is? My dream job is to do absolutely nothing and be paid for it. That's why I love my current job so much. It's basically, well, not really doing, oh sorry, I like punched the mic a little bit. It's not really like, it's not exactly, what is it, doing nothing. I still do some things, right? Like I have to answer inquiries and I have to what is it, I have to answer inquiries and I have to, you know, like talk to people, and I have to clean up the room and everything, the studio and everything. It's still doing something, but by far and large it is still like doing something. Like what was it, it's still pretty much like doing nothing, which is why I like it so much. By the way, I did quit my teaching job. So I only have the one job now. For those of you who don't know, who are new maybe to my channel, I had been working essentially two jobs, right? And then streaming, to me, I take it pretty seriously. Well, I don't know if you guys, to you guys maybe it doesn't really seem that way, that like I don't take it seriously. I'm sorry about that, but I do take streaming pretty seriously as well. So it's kind of like I always kind of say like 3 jobs or like 2.5, right? And that's been my new normal for like a couple of months, and it has been killing me. And so I recently made the executive decision to quit my teaching job, unfortunately, because the hours were basically untenable. I was working like 12-hour days, more than 1 day a week. Some days I will work at both my jobs. So okay, here's to explain my insane ass schedule, okay? Being a heir to a fortune sounds like a great job. I want to be a nepo baby. You know, people like nepo babies always complain like, oh, I'm never gonna live up to my parents. Yeah, who the fuck cares? You also have like $100 million in your bank account, and you can go to Europe like every week. What's your fucking problem, man? Oh yeah, but I'm never gonna live up to my parents. Who cares? Hi, Officer Jackie. Hi, Officer Ding Dong. Let me put on my Jackie voice for a second. Okay, so this is my normal voice. Hi, Officer Ryan. Hope that you're doing well. I trust that you're doing well. Hello. Good job on the work. Good job. Good job today. Maybe. I don't know. Hee. Now you can kind of see the difference. Well, that's not really the stark difference. I think there's even more of a difference usually. I guess gotta get into the whole mindset. I'm gonna be really sad when the server closes tomorrow. By the way, the server closes tomorrow for those of you who don't know. What was it? What was it? I'm gonna be really sad when it closes tomorrow. And I do have quite a bit of regret regarding like the server and like my roleplay in general. Okay, so let's talk about that a little bit more. What was it? Okay, so for context, the server was supposed to happen a little bit what was it? Wait, hold on. What was I saying? Oh yeah, originally, what was it? Yo, baby girl. Hi, Hysteria. Hi, Miss Jessie. Miss Jessie Montana in chat, everybody. Sorry, what was I saying? All right, I didn't manage to take as much time off as I wanted to for the server because initially what I had wanted to do was to take a whole week off, right? But I was unable to do that, and so this is really bad of me, and please don't do this either. I called in sick more than one time. But okay, in my defense, I was actually sick. In my defense, I actually did fall sick. But I did call in sick like twice. I called in sick like twice, and that meant like I had like 4 or 5 uninterrupted days of roleplay, right? But then right when the plot was getting really good, which was about like from the 14, 15, 16 onwards, I had work. Right, and that really fucking sucked because everybody was like, you know, they're doing their plot, you know, and I'm just watching from the sidelines, and I'm like, oh man, that looks really fun. Oh, I really want to do that too, but I was stuck at work. It was really, really sad. I was actually really bummed out about that. And I remember I received a comment once because I was interacting. I was talking to somebody, like they were streaming, and then I popped up in chat and I go, oh, I really liked your character, and they went, oh, I wish we had interacted more. And this was somebody that I really looked up to, and I was really sad about that. I was really sad about that, because you know, when you're given the chance to interact with somebody that you admire or look up to, and then you kind of like by external circumstances are not really able to interact more, and having that person confirm to be like, yeah, I wish we had interacted more, I'm like, I'm ripping my hair out. I'm like, fuck, you know what I should have done? I should have called in a bomb threat. To my fucking workplace, man. I should have closed down the entire country just for my GTA roleplay, man. Fuck! I wish I got to see more of Jackie. I wish I got to see more of Miss Jessie. I cannot believe that you were the warlock? You were God or something? I wasn't there on the final day of the plot, and that, like, I was really sad about. I wasn't there when everybody was turned into pigs. I wasn't there when everybody versed the warlocks, the warlock at his side. You know what I would have done? Okay, in retrospect, now knowing the plot line in kind of its entirety, Jackie would have sided with the warlock. All right, the entire city, not the entire city, okay, obviously this is hyperbole. A lot of people were using her, you know, a lot of people were saying like, Jackie, you're the best, Jackie, you're this, Jackie, you're that. But in reality, she was being used by a lot of different people. Her ex-girlfriends were really unreasonable, or her ex-girlfriends were like, oh, you know, I really miss you, and then she shows up and they're like, JK, I'm actually with this other person. So she would have been used and used by so many different people. She would have sided with the warlock. In hindsight, she would have sided with the warlock. In exchange for her genuinely being like, not feared, but like maybe like actually respected, because she was basically a doormat for everybody, right? And maybe in season 3, if there is a season 3, we can explore that a little bit more, because I feel like Jackie's story isn't really finished yet, and unfortunately I don't think I will get a satisfying conclusion with her character. But she was just from day one just being used over and over and over again by people that she thought maybe genuinely liked her. And in retrospect, like, if she does some reflection, she'll see that no, they didn't really care about her. Nobody in the city really cares about. Well, that's a lie. That's a stretch. People do care about her, okay? But there's a feeling of like everybody has some place that they belong. And Jackie, as somebody who entered the city later in her lore, doesn't have a place to belong, right? I wish I could have arrested your ass too. Fuck, I know. I should have. Okay, so this happened off stream, so you guys didn't really see it. But basically Jackie was approached by one of the Roos to actually help them distribute cocaine, snow. All right, she was actually approached by one of the Roos to distribute snow, and she actually said, hey, I don't know about this, because in her mind she was like, if the chief catches me, I'm in deep fucking shit, right? I'm in like hot ass shit. So she goes, I'm not too sure, and that it was kind of like left off at that. But if she had taken it up, she would have been arrested as well. And I think that would have been maybe a pretty satisfying conclusion to her character, because the whole season she was just kind of dicking around. I think also that this is my like gripe with it, is that I didn't really think or properly plan out her like motivations, her character motivations. I should have done that. In my head, it was just like, oh, she's a dirty cop, right? She's a dirty cop, she's a dirty cop, she's a dirty cop. But like, what else, right? What else other than her being a dirty cop? Why is she a dirty cop? You know, to her, it's because to her, she's only ever known like the life of crime. You know, maybe her parents were criminals, which her parents are. Her parents are criminals. And she's only ever been taught to be a bad person. And then maybe the chief shows her some like dignity or some like respect, and then she's like, oh, maybe I can be a better person. But then there are also these like ties to her past that she can't fully shake. There's nurture versus nature, right? Nurture being like she was raised by criminals to be a criminal, versus nature, where her nature is that she doesn't want to be a bad person. So that was why she had this whole moment with Caspian where she was like, oh, what was it? I should probably do this as a separate stream. Now that I'm realizing it, I should probably do this as a separate stream, because this is like a Zatsudan stream. Bro, what the fuck am I talking about? Let me shut my stupid ass up. Girl, I need to explain that to you. Please do, because I am so confused. I was like, what? I was reading the Discord and I went, what do you mean Jesse became... No, not Discord, Twitter. I was reading Twitter and I was like, what do you mean Jesse became God? But then she's also the warlock. Bro, yap away? I don't know. Maybe I should do a separate like VTRP like breakdown character stream. I don't know. But yeah, I was really frustrated with myself at some points because I feel like I wasn't, what was it? I feel like I wasn't doing my job properly as a convincing storyteller, because I was always like so caught up in being like, oh, Jackie's a corrupt cop. But I didn't really give more thought into her motivations, and I didn't really give more thought into her like interactions with other people. She very clearly wants to be liked by other people. She very clearly is a people pleaser. Somebody actually said this to her in game. I'm not sure if I was streaming when it was said to her, but basically somebody said, hey Jackie, has anybody ever told you you're kind of a people pleaser? And that kind of shocks her, because she's like, me? People pleaser? I'm a bad person. I mean, like, I'm a bad guy, but like I'm trying to be a good person, but also I'm a people pleaser, question mark? Because she's dealing with like arms, and she's dealing with like, you know, what else? She's dealing with arms, she's dealing with drugs, she's dealing with whatever, right? She's, you know, stealing from the armory to give to people, to like sell it to people, right? And she never really realizes, she's like, oh, am I a people pleaser? I think I recall her hearing someone tell you that. Yeah, probably. Then I streamed it. I've streamed many fucking hours on that server. I might stream it again tomorrow before I close this for good, because I'm gonna be really sad if I don't. So I might do that. And then maybe I'll do a separate like VTRP like character breakdown stream like tomorrow maybe. But that would have to be like after I'm back from work, because I have a shift tomorrow. But yeah, maybe she just wants to feel like she belongs somewhere. Maybe. Yeah, I think she wants to feel important. I think she wants to be somebody who is adored, liked, and respected. I think that however hard she tried, it didn't really work. I think it didn't really work, okay? That's just what I think. Robin Hood, but for guns instead of money. Yeah, basically. But yeah, I really will miss this. I think that the next time, if it does happen, because I don't want to put any, you know, stress on anybody, but if it does happen, if a season 3 happens, I may choose to continue Jackie's story and like finish it off in that season with like what I know now and what I know, with what I know now as a role player and what I should do, well, not really should do, but like what I can do from now on to tell a more compelling story of a character. I would like to bring a stronger story, and also ideally take more time off so I'm not like standing outside in the cold watching everybody roleplay while I am at work. Wait, let me see. Who actually organized the VTRP? It was such a nice selection of people from across multiple regions. Grim, I believe it was Grimmy and Barry. And there are also a couple of moderators. but I don't know if they want to be named, so I won't name them. But I know that the people who organized this was Grimmy and Barry. And okay, here's another fun fact, is that, what was it? Excuse me. So here's another fun fact. I used to watch a lot of like JP, like Japanese GTA servers. So those people are like people from, okay, there's Madtown. So Madtown is a JP GTA server with many different like walks of life, I guess. There was literally like voice actors, like what's his name? I forgot. One of the, let me see. Wait, Madtown. Like Madtown is the one that I like the most, I guess, because there's so many different people. There's like voice actors. There was Hanaya Natsuki was on Madtown. You know, there are people from Niji Sanji. There are people from Hololive, JP. There were people from Vispo. And so there were also like IRL streamers who were playing Madtown. So there's like Madtown happens like, okay, at least what it feels like to me, it happens like every other week. But I know that's not true. Probably every other month. There was Madtown 1, Madtown 2. I know that Roberu was in it. I really liked Roberu and Asumi's like character, like their relationship and their arc and everything. So I always was a big fan of GTA roleplay. And then now being able to, I guess, participate in that meant a lot to me, but also it made me really nervous because to me, I was like, oh, am I gonna like, I just felt like I was worried that people would find me boring, and I still do have that worry, like that, like, oh, people are just like, fucking Jackie Ha, you know, she's so fucking boring, she's such a downer, you know. That's how I felt. I was worried that people felt that way. I feel you, since you're also adjusting to a pre-existing environment and a variety of people. I literally have the exact same feelings. Yeah, Ryan, you understand. Jackie in GTA 6, that would be crazy. So I was really worried and also just really nervous. And I think, I just wish I had like a redo, you know? Although I feel like maybe I wouldn't redo anything, but like maybe if I could go back in time, what I would probably do is I would take more time off work. Take more time off work, roleplay more, be less scared to interact with people. I think that would be like what I would have done. Those damn Australians are a menace. That's what I'm saying. They're so fun though. I remember this was off stream. I actually met the Australians when I happened to log on just for fun in the evening. For me, it was like 6 or 7 p.m. like late. So a lot of people were not on. It was like maybe like 3 or 4 people on at the time, and then I was the 5th. And I was at the police precinct, and because I had already met Croc previously in the morning, I actually ran into her and I said, hey, what's up? And she was with Bo and Gan, and those were the what was it? That was the first time I met Bo and Gan, and I remember laughing my ass off because I was like, Bo and Gan? Bogan? Bogan? I don't know how to pronounce that word. And what was it? It was from the first interaction. I could tell that they were so funny. I was cracking up really bad just meeting them. And they proceeded to take the entire server by storm. I mean, I think they were there the last season too. I'm pretty sure they were there the last season too, but it was really nice seeing them like in their story arcs, basically. It was cool seeing all the interactions. No one was a jerk. It was so real and so cool. That is so true. That is so true, because the thing with role playing is that okay, I saw someone else say this, so I take no credit, okay? But someone else has said this. Someone else said, I think it was Lambriel actually. I'm gonna have to get used to calling people by their actual names and not like by their in-game names. Lambriel, I think it was Lambriel, or I think it was someone else. I think it was either Lambriel or Abaddon who said it, like, or I could be completely wrong, it could be someone completely different, right? Who said that, like, you know, we are so caught up in numbers, and like also the worry of like, oh, this person is a much bigger VTuber than I am. I can't interact with them normally. I can't talk to them normally. But when you're role playing, you're somebody that you're not, right? So the numbers don't really matter anymore, and you are just a character. You are interacting in character with another character, and everything else that is worldly, like numbers or follower count or view count and everything like that, doesn't matter anymore. And that's how I felt. I felt like it was really cool to be able to interact with people that I had long looked up to, right? I don't think it's a secret, okay? I don't think it's a secret that I really looked up to Ruse, like just in general as a creator, and then getting to interact with him in person, in game, for the length of the amount of time that I did, right, was so like, it's so surreal to me. And I'm sorry if this comes off like really fangirly. I'm sorry if this seems like really like oh my god, you know, my Oshi and everything. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm trying to be really cool about it. But I'm trying to be really cool about it, okay? Guys, can you just go along with it, please? I'm trying to be really, really cool about it, okay? Maybe I should rename this stream. Okay, let me just rename this stream real quick. I'm gonna say chatting about VTRP. I'm gonna rename it, okay? Fangirl all you want, you earned that back. Okay, wait, let me... Chatting about VTRP plus holiday plans. All right, there we go. Okay. Girl, let your inner fangirl out. No, I can't. Okay. Bruce, if you see this somehow, I'm sorry. I don't want to come off creepy. I don't want to come off creepy at all, okay? Matter of fact, post VTRP clarity, probably. Matter of fact, I don't know if you guys picked up on it. Somebody said that they picked up on it, okay? But I was really fucking nervous interacting with them the first time. I was really fucking nervous, and like I kept like tripping over my words because I was really nervous. Like, matter of fact, I never planned to run into any of them. Like, genuinely, I never like planned to like run into any of them. So imagine my surprise when I pull up the precinct and he's like right outside, and I'm like, fuck, right? But yeah, I always mentioned beforehand, like even at the very first, in my very first GTA stream, I even mentioned, like, I'm pretty sure I mentioned like, oh, I really admire Ruse and how he does his like characterizations and how well thought out his characters are. And what was it? How well thought out his characters are and how committed he is to acting. I think that's what I said. And it holds true. Okay, could tell how you can't sorry, could tell how you kept talking to him in a polite sort of manner and kept calling him sir. To be very fair though, that is okay, that is because Jackie was really intimidated by him. Genuinely, she was really intimidated by him, just by like his aura, and I was also intimidated a little bit, but like most of it was because Jackie was intimidated by him. And she couldn't really puzzle him out because she prides herself on being able to read people, although she's honestly a pretty terrible judge of character. She's a terrible judge of character. Don't ever trust Jackie on anything, okay? What was it? So she was a terrible judge of character, and she was intimidated because she couldn't get a read on this person. She was like, what the fuck? Like, this guy is mysterious. He's like aura maxing, aura farming, whatever you want to call it, right? So she's like, oh my god, what the hell do I do? So she kept slipping into like, oh, hi sir this, sir that, okay? Be nice to me! Please be nice to me! And then after that was like, what was it? Yeah, after that was, I got to interact with him a bunch of times, and that was really cool. And also I like completely freaked out. No, I mean, I'm kidding. After the first time, I was pretty much chilling after that. Yeah, after the first time, I was chilling after that. But it was really cool to be able to interact. And what was it? It was cool to be able to interact and also have like the one-on-one moments that we did. I do, however, wish that we had gotten more time to interact, I guess, and more time to like kind of flesh out what they like, their dynamic, I guess. But there's not really a dynamic there, is there? It's just like a woman who's trying to earn some cash and a businessman who's trying to establish a foothold in the city that there's very little trust among the citizens, basically. I think that's the best way I can put it. If it had gone any other way, or if I had like had a little bit more time to cook Jackie and her characterization, because honest to god, Jackie's characterization was like on the fly. Like, I improv'd so much of that because going into it, I had the mind that she was gonna be a gag character. I had the mind she was gonna be like the dumb blonde because she was blonde at the start, remember that? She was gonna be the dumb, blonde, stupid cop who was bad at her job, but wasn't bad at her job out of malice or on purpose. Just that she was just really like, she's just really stupid. You know, that was gonna be her whole thing. And that's why she was gonna like, you know, talk in a certain way. She's gonna be like, hey, like, what's up? You know, like, that's like super cool. Like that, right? So, when I realized that I wanted to do more with Jackie, I started coming up with shit on the fucking fly. Like there's this one, what was it? Scene, I believe I streamed it. There was one scene where she's on the motorbike and she's like kind of spiraling, right? And this was after, I believe, her encounter with Sunday, where he says like, I don't think you're a good person. If you derive any pleasure in sticking the barrel between my eyes and pulling the trigger, then you're not a good person. You're a bad person. And that kind of sets her off and like, you know, sends her spiraling, right? What was it? That kind of sets her off and that sets her spiraling, right? And she goes, she like, you know, rides her bike really dangerously through the city. She goes, I'm a good person. I am a good person. I am a good person. I know I'm a good person. I know I'm a good person. And that's why she asks Caspian, who is Ruse. She asked Caspian, she asked him, I don't know if I streamed this part, I think I did. She asked him, what was it? What do you think you're a good person? What do you think makes a good person? Because she's so caught up in this like idea that she needs to be a good person because she doesn't want to be like her parents. The parents who are drug addict alcoholics, okay? I improv'd all that! And I wish I had given her more thought. I wish I had given her more time to cook, because then I would have been more purposeful in my interactions with other people, but I wasn't! Fuck! Yeah. And this all just comes off as like a major like fangirl moment, but like it wasn't just with Caspian that I wanted to establish a dynamic with. It was also with Sunday and her like dynamics are really pretty well established, which is the rage baiter versus the rage baited, right? But I also wanted her to like have more solid relationships with other people. So like people like let me think. Maybe people like Jesse, maybe people like Maron, maybe people like the bum tricks ? Maybe other people like, you know, Barnacles, or the people that she sees often, like the Ruse, right? Because her like standing with so many people is so ambiguous, right? At best, she's an acquaintance. At worst, she is a stranger, and she doesn't really have an impact on people, right? And that like really at the end of the day really gets her, because what she wants, the only thing she really wants, is to be respected, is to be like thought of in not just like oh, Jackie's a police officer, I can call her to bail me out of jail, or oh, Jackie's a police officer, I can use her to get what I want, I can use her to help me get out of jail free, or I can use her for like guns and like ammo and like, you know, bulletproof vests, stuff like that, right? So I think she would have worked with a warlock. I think she would have, you know, had a crash. Like the girl deserves like a fucking monumental crash out. Maybe season 3 she'll get that. You know, I'm a little bit like dissatisfied with myself for not, you know, like establishing her ties with other people more, because then it would have made it so much more compelling. I think she should have also maybe had like a more like tangible thing with Ben Dover as well, like the chief, and maybe like the other police officers. Like if she had established herself as somebody trustworthy, somebody to look up to, that would have made the impact of her actually siding with the warlock much stronger. I think it would have given her like so much more, like, you know, yeah, it would have made her so much more compelling. I'm just like, at the core of it, I'm just like, I wish I had been more compelling with it. You know, I feel like Jackie's just like a nobody. But anyways, hi Lucky, I can't stay on because I'm out. I want to wish my Oshi a fun stream. Thank you. The beef with Sunday was hilarious. I was just getting rage baited over and over again. every time, what was it? Every single time Jackie got rage baited, I got rage baited. But not in a serious way. It was really funny. And at the end, the very last time that Jackie got like, I guess, quote unquote rage baited, where she was like, she basically what happened was she got into Sunday's car and Sunday's like, get the fuck out. And she's like, no, I'm not getting the fuck out. So he's like, I'm gonna drive this car into the ocean. She goes, lol. And then he says, do you want to go fishing? And she actually does want to go fishing. So she's like, yes, I want to go fishing. Let's go fishing. And she completely forgets about their beef. And he drives her out into the middle of the ocean on a boat, puts her on the big ship. He's like, oh yeah, get on. So she gets on and then he like speeds the fuck off in his little boat. And because I'm stupid, I was like, oh, I can swim after him. I jump straight into the ocean and I drown. I jump straight into the ocean and Jackie drowns. And then like while I'm drowning, like Sunday calls me and he's like, and Sunday calls me and I can't pick up because obviously I'm fucking drowning, right? And then I wake up in the hospital. And then like Sunday's texting me and I go, what the fuck do you want? Go and die. And that wasn't me. That's not genuine. That's not genuine. But then after that, Eve, who plays Sunday, messages me and goes, hey, like I feel really bad. And I was like, hey, don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. It's really funny. It's really, really funny. It's really funny. I said it's really, really funny. That damn otaku girl at the cat cafe was not something I expected. She broke all the tension. I agree. Let's see, character death. Yeah, I really wanted more character death, I guess. And I think in season, if there is a season 3, I really hope there is. But because it's really fun. But if there is a season 3, I think I would do a lot of things differently. I think I would definitely plan out my character a lot better. I may do a completely different character, or I may continue on Jackie's like story arc, but I'm kind of leaning in the middle right now, so I don't know how I'll feel when like season 3 comes around, if it does come around, because God knows the mod team needs to rest. They need to rest like a long fucking time, because pulling something like this off is really hard. And at any given time there was like, okay, at the peak time there was like 50 people on, which is crazy when you think about it. 50 people, put 50 people in a room and then like talk to me again after that, you know? Yeah. Merry Christmas and happy holidays in advance. Thank you. Thank you so much, Young. Thank you for being a member for 1 month. Thank you. Member arigato. Thank you, thank you. The otakus giving everyone AoE mental damage was great. Was it Isa-chan? Isa-chan who like kept calling me Jackie-chan, and I was like, please don't call me that. Please don't call me that. Okay, wait. Let me see. Lulu Christmas gift. All right, I'm gonna set an amount for a Christmas gift for myself that I have in mind, but please don't feel obligated, okay? There we go. There we go. Please don't feel obligated. It is just something, Christmas gift maybe. Something that I can afford to give myself. A little bit nicer thing. Maybe when I'm in Japan I can pick something out. I kind of have something in mind. That was the most unfortunate combination of name and suffix possible. Yeah, it was like Jackie-chan. And then the otaku girl, what's her name? Musashi D Uzumaki. She's my friend, by the way. That's Era. And I remember the first time I ran into the second otaku girl, the one that's like, Moshi Moshi Keisatsu-chan. What was it? Oh yeah, she super overstimulated me because basically what had happened was I was already kind of sick. So I was sick at this point and I only gotten on and I was streaming. By the way, I was in VC with my friends. So I was streaming this, like the GTA to like the VC Discord thingy, because I didn't expect to run into people. I literally was just on to like make an outfit and that's it. And then I get a call and she goes, Moshi Moshi Keisatsu-chan, watashi no bike wa stolen desu yo. Can you tasukete me, please? And I go, what the fuck? It's so funny. And I get so overstimulated because like I drive by the hospital by accident when she's there and she goes, Keisatsu-chan, thank you for your tasukete onegaishimasu. And I was like, oh, I am so overstimulated right now. And then later on I find out it's Era and I'm like, oh my fucking god, it was Era. really good shot. Like really good shot. I was like, holy shit. What do you plan on getting? I do plan on getting myself a nice bag, I think. What was it? I've been using the same Uniqlo bag for like 3 years, maybe. Like a really nice bag, like maybe like a big girl bag. So, and also if I have enough left over, I would like to get myself a new pair of daily driver headphones. So that would be 2 things in one, maybe. I don't know. Am I being greedy? I'm sorry. I just like, it's just like, I don't know. Am I being greedy? I'm sorry. But like the main thing is the bag, yeah. I'm sorry, I'm being greedy. What was it? I got a pair. I got for Christmas. I did get the Audio-Technica headphones, but those are for mixing and at home use. So, because I get overstimulated really easily, I have like sound sensitivity, so I was gonna get like noise canceling headphones for like when I was outside. Cause I am. Hey, for those of you who aren't clued in yet, if it's a surprise to you, I'm autistic. Okay. Oh my god, big shocker. I'm neurodivergent and I'm autistic, and I get overstimulated really easily and like sensory overload basically. So for the longest time I had like these noise canceling headphones, and they would like glue to my ears until they literally could not be like used anymore because the leather was like falling apart. And then what was it? And then I had to replace them, but like I had to replace them with much cheaper option, and it's not noise cancelling at all. And so sometimes the sound still leaks in and I'm like, I'm gonna kill myself, but it's better than nothing. And that one's also falling apart because I use them like every day. If you're not being greedy, treat yourself, bro. I feel like I'm fucking greedy. It's Christmas. I feel like I'm fucking greedy as I'm such a fat fucking chud. 6'7". I'm such a fat fucking chud. Oh my gosh. But I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you enjoyed that like little tangent about VTRP. There we go. Oh, Legion Pulse, welcome to Yumin. Thank you for being a member. Just had to renew that before I go. Again, have fun, Lucky. Also, I love the VTRP streams. Thank you. I'm happy to hear that you liked it. Thank you, thank you. It's okay, autistic girls go crazy. Gotta have a good pair of headphones to use with the bag. Speaking of treating myself, do you guys want to see my nails? I can show you if you want. I got them done as a Christmas present. It's like a Christmas present from, who is it? From my mama. Yeah. You guys want to see it? Incidentally, wait, your VTRP reflection bracket question mark tweet went hard. You think so? Really? Wait, sorry, I forgot that you can see me like move my shelf. Okay. Chill Monte Kuda size. Alright, here you go. This is Officer Jackie Hoff signing off, made me go, you and me both! Okay, you guys ready to see my nails? You guys ready? I don't know if you're ready. They're really pretty. Almost worth the body, like the nearly full body ache that I have now for it. Well, it is worth it. It is worth it. I think so. I don't know. You guys look at this. Wah! I don't know if you can see it very well. Can you guys see that? Look at that. Isn't that pretty? They're winter themed. They're winter themed. My mama got me them. I got to do them before my trip as a little gift. And you can see my my desk mat too, and my little keyboard and my mouse. I don't know if I can show you. Wait, maybe I need to like. There you go. Wait. Can you see that? Do you see the charms? Do you see how pretty they are? Do you see the sparkly lines? And look at this. Look at the this is a star and this is a butterfly. I feel like this one is a little bit too cluttered because originally it was just a star charm, and then I was like, this space looks kind of empty. Can we add on like another charm? And they go, sure. And now it kind of looks a little bit too busy, I feel like. How do you wipe your ass with those daggers? I use a bidet. But yeah, do you see? And then this one is my favorite like nail too. I really like this one. Do you see this? It's like a little like snow globe planet thing. See? See? And this one, oh wait, no, this one has like little gems on it. I don't know if you can. Oh, you can't really see very well, huh? She really just said it? I mean, have I ever been known to mince my words? Have I ever been known to mince my words? See? I told ya. Well, I told ya. Oh, maybe for next season too, if it ever happens, I would really like to put on a voice, like maybe a accent. And I was thinking about it. I was like thinking, and maybe may have been influenced a little bit by that sports BL yaoi going on right now, which is Heated Rivalry. I watched like a recap of that. I didn't actually watch the actual show. Maybe I should. Heated Rivalry, and one of the characters is Russian, and I go, wait, it would be kind of cool if I had a character that like had a Russian accent, but like at the same time I don't know how to, you know, talk in a Russian accent. Oh yes, you very soccer manga? No, it's a show, Heated Rivalry. How would a Russian person even talk? Like like. And whenever somebody says Russian, I think of Yelena Belova from Marvel Cinematic Universe. Oh, you're very stupid, like something like that. But like, oh, Rina did a really good Russian accent. I think Rina was a Russian accent. You're very stupid, man. You're very stupid, and you have to like, you know, roll your R's. But like, I can't do that, you know. And then I think with Russian, you're like this is very stupid, something like that, and it has to be really thick, like a really thick accent. I don't know, maybe I should like go on a boot camp or something and learn how to do accents, or maybe just a different voice. Like Jackie isn't very off from how I normally speak. I think it's just like the way that I talk. It's like I talk very animatedly usually, but with Jackie it was like just all the way down here, and then I kind of stopped emoting as much, you know. What is a good person and what isn't a bad person? I think that is something anybody can really depict, can they? Can they really substantiate it? Like that? Hi. Apparently we're just chatting. I'm showing everybody my nails. Do you guys like it? Ba-bam. Ba-bam. Maybe I should like specify. Okay, never mind, it's fine. Gorgeous nails, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Look. Wow. I really wish the pattern had been like on more than one nail on each hand. She kind of like panicked because she didn't know what to do, and I felt really bad because actually the design that I showed them was really pretty different from this. But I felt really bad because she was like struggling to do it, and I was like, you don't have to do the 3D nails, it's okay. There was one nail that had like a 3D like quilted pattern, and I just went, it's okay, you don't have to do it. And also I'm kind of tired anyway, so I just chose the option that would have made time go faster, basically. But yeah, I am so tired. Wow. But I hope you guys are doing well. I really miss you guys. I really miss talking to you guys like this, you know? It's been a really long time. Your model is covering the nails? No, not anymore. Now you can see it properly. You see my whole hand? You see my hand? All right, and then I am going on a trip. I think I already mentioned this several times, but I'm gonna mention it again because I'm super excited for it. What is it? I'm going to Japan in less than a week, and this trip has been pre-planned, so it all like, okay, again, another disclaimer because I don't know. Another disclaimer is that all the funds from my donathon have been allocated as they need to be. For people who are the top like 3 donors, I will be contacting you when I can. Oh, and there's another thing that I forgot to mention. Wait, give me 1 second, okay? All right. This is a special announcement too for the stream. Okay? I have it in my hand. Can you see that? Do you want to guess what it is? All right, so for donathon rewards, I am going to be like doing them when I am able to. I also still owe you the batsu, like the punishment stream, and I will be doing that as well. I promised. Okay, and I will also be doing a community game night because I was supposed to do it on my donathon and I ended up ending it early because I'm a stupid fat fucking idiot. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. Oh, you can see it. I didn't actually mean that. But I am a stupid fucking idiot. And I ended it early because I was feeling sick. Anyways, you want to see what it is? I already kind of showed it. Look, it's gonna be merch. I don't know if you can see it very well, but look, okay. It's a translucent, like, you know, one of those polkas that you can take pictures with? Look at this. This is gonna be included in the donor prizes. So I currently only have 5 because I need to resize it. I need to like, what was it? Does that sound nice? I need to resize it because this is a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be. Look, it just fits in my palm of my hand. I did think it was going to be like the size of my hand at least, not just my palm. But I feel like this is actually not a bad like size, so maybe I'll keep it this size. And then I'll produce it even more for merch purposes. And also another thing. Are you guys excited? Drum roll, please. Another announcement. Wow, you guys are getting fed, huh? Look at this. Can you see my face? No, you can't. But you can take pictures with this. I think I'll be bringing this on my Japan trip so I can take pictures for you guys. And it'll be like you guys are there with me. The caption says, "Let's keep being happy together." If you can see that. It says, "Let's keep being happy together." I think that's really cute. Another thing that I want to announce is I'm getting an acrylic stand! I still need to produce this. Alright, I only have the PNG for now, but I'm getting an acrylic stand! And do you guys want to see? I have a key visual too! Wanna see? Wanna see? Oh! Look! It's my new key visual! It's my new key visual! Let me make it bigger for you guys to see, okay? Oh. The thumbnail art! Yeah, the thumbnail art! Look! It was made by, Hoshinoko. So adorable. Thank you! Do you like it? It's going to be... Oh, look. Tummy. Thighs. Leg. And ankle. It's going to be a... What was it? It's going to be a acrylic stand. So I need to produce that. Yes. Acrylic stand. I believe I will also be making it a badge. Acrylic stand. I might be making it a badge. Maybe a print too. Because Mama spent a pretty penny on this, okay? This was part of the debut funds, okay? Mama spent a pretty penny on this and she's gonna milk it every fucking second she can, okay? I might make this the checky background as well, and then I'll just decorate the checky. Okay? I need this. Please, Speed, I need this. Put it on my desk, yippee! And then I will be, oh, my shoulder really hurts. I will be the one that will be producing the merch and sending them out too, most likely. So look forward to that. I will probably like include little notes in each one, just so I can, just because I can. Look, I'm so happy. And then the art's super nice. Hoshinoko really popped off on this one. Look, wow, tummy. Wow, wow, tummy. But yeah, I hope you guys had, you know, I hope you guys are doing well. We can chat a little bit more. Does this sound good? Oh, it sounds really good. You hear that? Nice. Oh my god, my shoulder really hurts. Can I suss the knees a little bit more, please? You guys like knees too? First it was feet, and then it was armpits, and now it's knees. No, I'm kidding. I get it. I get it. But yeah, I hope you guys are. I'm working super hard on the Donathon rewards. I received a whip for the wallpaper as well as the postcard recently. Unfortunately, for those of you who know, I did have to commission a new wallpaper because the first one was AI, like very obviously AI. So that really sucked. But yeah, look at that. Yippee! Yippee! Thank you guys so much for always supporting me. Thank you guys for always being so nice to me. I really appreciate it, okay? Thank you for supporting me. Yeah. And okay, another announcement. Wow, today's full of announcements. Depending on when I am able to sort out the logistics of this, I will be having a collab very soon with a special someone, like a special guest. I won't be revealing any details yet. It's just a special, I'm just gonna say it now. It's a special guest, and I'm not too sure when it's gonna happen. Maybe it might happen after my trip, maybe before, but we'll see. I also really want to do maybe an ASMR. I'm not sure. For members before I go. So one ASMR and most likely, so one ASMR and then maybe a karaoke stream before I go. How does that sound? Is it Tomboy Carmine? No, it's not Tomboy Carmine. It's a really unexpected guess, I think. 내가 답답해야 네가 뭐는 있는지 너무 섹시해 거야 그런데 않을까 지금 말야 stalking. Your mom? No, not my mom. Finally, the Lucky X Vinny Vine Sauce collab we've all been waiting for. That would be crazy, wouldn't it? Okay, let's go back to our chatting screen, shall we? No more hand, by hand. It's the Lucky X UU collab. Oh, it could be. Oh my god, I don't know, my arm really hurts. My shoulder really hurts. Ow. My whole body is aching. Oh. Denny, thank you for being a member for 6 months. Thank you, thank you. I think we're into everything at this point. No way. Lulu, this will be a strange impromptu request, but I have an idea that I want to make for Chumins, but I also am looking to have it monetized. May I proceed with work for it? I think it depends. What kind of thing is this? It's kind of vague, don't you think? Like, what thing do you want to make for the Chumins, and how would you monetize it? Generally, if it's like, you know, not endangering anybody, I think it's fine. Yeah. Shoulder hurts from too much jacking off. Isn't the name really clever? I gotta pat myself on the back for that one. I wanna think of like another, like, so okay, I think I can talk about this now maybe, because I'm not too sure if there's gonna be a season 3. I really hope there will be, because I I would really like to roleplay with everybody again, but maybe as different characters, okay? But the next season, if there is a season 3, whenever that may be, I was thinking of basically making a like a jazz singer. Maybe a jazz singer informant. So like, you know, somebody who would like dabble in secrets and like talking to people about it, right? And what was it? Secrets and like talking to people, just being an informant or like a dealer, an information broker. She's also a jazz singer, so she probably owns her own club or her own bar, and she's like, tonight over again. I'm kidding. But I think that would be cool. Maybe? Question mark? I don't know. And then her name would be something like, I don't know, Velvet or something. And there was also another character that I never got to play. So, I was, you know, the Kappa Alpha fraternity. I was gonna be another character in the Kappa Alpha fraternity called Troy Holton. Like Troy Bolton from High School Musical, but like tweaked so that I don't get fucking slammed with the copyright maker. Straight up a rigged PNG model of the Chuma's design we all brainstorm. Oh yeah, sure, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. And there was another character that I wanted to play, but I never got to play, which was a horse EMT. There's so many characters that I never got to play because I got really like mega focused on Jackie. But there was I wanted to be an Uma EMT, so my name was like Morning Glory, and I was just gonna communicate in horse noises. And then if I hadn't made another character, because the Morning Glory thing didn't work out, I was gonna make another EMT called 69. Like her first name would be 6, and then her last name would be T9, so it's 69. And she would be like, oh, my name's she would be like, hi, my name's 69. Hi everybody, my name's 69. Like that, maybe. Or she would like talk like this. Maybe she would be like 8 years old or something, and she'd be like, huh, my name is 69, and that would be like a 4-year-old or something. Not 4-year-old, that's kind of weird. Like maybe like a 10-year-old EMT, and I would go around being like, oh, what's a drug? I don't know what a drug is. But I feel like that would get old pretty fast. I don't know. Lots of really interesting characters this season. I really, if I had to pick my top favorites, I feel like my favorite would be Reaper. I really liked B33 as well, mother and daughter. And then to nobody's surprise, third place, or well, okay, all of them can be first place, would be Caspian. I really liked Caspian's character as well. I also really liked Dante Graves, as well as Beef Jesus. I think they were really funny. Hi. But yeah. Oh, my nose is stuffed. Why? Wait. Sorry, I'm drinking water. But yeah. I just have a lot of regrets this time around, and I wish I had done my best, I guess. But there's no use crying over spilt milk. The only way to go is forward. You can't go backward, right? That would be silly. You can't go backward. My shoulder really hurts. Christmas sniffles hitting us all hard. Yeah, I'm not too sure what it is. I get flu-like symptoms pretty often. You did great. We'll learn for next time. Thank you. I just hope that maybe next time could be in like maybe a couple of months. Maybe not a full year. I don't know though. But then I want the mod team to rest really well too. So maybe I'll hop on a different server or something. I know there's like a NoPixel, but I don't know what that is specifically. Let me Google it right now. Let's see. What is GTA NoPixel? Let's see. NoPixel is a highly popular it's invite only custom Grand Theft Auto V role-playing server that uses the 5M mod to let players create characters, live out immersive stories, and interact with others in a structured, realistic environment. No Pixel is like, oh, I didn't even know that. No Pixel is invite only. That sucks. Okay, this is a Reddit post. What is GTA RP and why is it popular? GTA RP is essentially a gigantic, long-running improv show. Players create their own characters, complete with whatever personalities, quirks, and backstories they come up with. Think of it as actors creating a role for themselves to play. The characters then interact with other characters and inevitably end up creating storylines of all kinds of variety. That's true. Whether it be short, hour-long arcs or long storylines lasting months to years? People do this for years? Oh, that is crazy. That's crazy. What is No Pixel? No Pixel is the name of a custom GTA 5 server. Oh, improv is crazy. Yeah, but improv is really fun. Improv is really fun. As usual though, I see. Improv is really fun. It's like D&D. Basically, it's like D&D, yeah. They do. I have a friend that's been doing one character for 5 years or so. Really? Well, that's crazy. Huh. I would like to... I don't know if you guys know this, but like what is it? Yeah, I know someone who was in a GTA roleplay server for about a year. I have a friend who's also pretty into it, like way more than I am. So I asked him about like GTA roleplay once, and he told me, he was like, oh, like the server that I'm part of has like people deep faking shit. And I was like, what do you mean by deep faking shit? And he said like, what was it? He said like, what was it? I forgot. I'm sleepy. He said, he was like, oh yeah, by deepfake I mean like AI. And I was like, oh. And people were like photoshopping. Some people are like YouTubers. Some people are like what was it, in like reality TV shows like Love Island, like a knockoff Love Island. And I was like, that is fucking crazy. That is really crazy. But I know that, okay, so apparently they roleplay through text instead of voice, which is what I'm a lot more used to, a lot more accustomed to. For those of you who don't know, okay, I'm a massive fucking nerd. I've been a role player for fucking years, and that's why I think it really like bummed me out that I didn't do a good job. Well, to me, didn't do a good job this time around, because I have been a role player for like at least a decade. But there was always like text-based, right? I started out in Harry Potter roleplay, believe it or not. I started out in Harry Potter roleplay, playing like a variety of characters. It was all original characters, always original characters. I then also devolved into like canon roleplay, which was basically playing the canon characters. And for a very large part, I would roleplay Haikyuu, and very notably Marvel Cinematic Universe. Don't fucking ask me, okay? And then there was also like a bunch more of like original characters. I would roleplay on forums, I would roleplay on games, I would roleplay on fucking anything. Discord, Tumblr, Twitter, okay? But yeah, I would love to get into another server, because I remember, I think I was talking to B about this, and B mentioned that they were playing with a bunch of, you know, what was it? They were playing with a bunch of friends on a different server, and I was like, oh, I want to play it too. I want to do it more. I want to do more voice-based roleplay, because it's so fun. Because the thing is, you're forced to like come up with things on the fly and like improv stuff like that on the fly. Like, you're not allowed to sit behind a screen and like think out your response, which is what a lot of people, role players, are like accustomed to. They're accustomed to like being able to sit behind a screen and like think about what they're saying first and like how they're gonna interact with other people. But in like voice-based roleplay, you're forced to kind of like respond immediately. And that's a lot like D&D, and I really want to play D&D as well. I really, really want to play D&D. So if anybody's listening to this and you're a mutual of mine, if you're a streamer, a mutual, or anything like that, even if we're not mutuals, hit me the fuck up. I want to play D&D on stream. I do want to play D&D on stream. I'm a complete beginner, but I did have at one point, I had a half orc. Woo! I had a half orc, I think it was half orc, half tiefling, or half orc in general. I don't remember anymore because this was forever ago. I had a half orc named Vengeance, and she had green skin and pink hair, and I fucking loved her. She was like 7 foot tall. If she hadn't told us she was autistic, this would be the dead giveaway. What do you mean? There's a lot of roleplays that are cool and weird. Usually I get to Redline RP servers. Redline RP servers? What's that? Because it's full of YouTubers and streamers in there to watch. Oh, I see. They see she's gonna say she's into BL. You guys are fucking roasting me over fire, and for what? And for what? What'd I do to you guys, huh? What'd I do to you guys? Sounds like your D&D character is just your ideal woman. Fuck, you got me. Clocked. Clocked. Shit! You could, but can you? Are you people rage baiting me? Did you guys see the rage bait compilation? And you're trying to rage bait me right now on my internet, on my fucking computer? You're trying to rage bait me on my computer, on my internet that I pay for, that my mom pays for. I'm kidding. Yes, no, maybe. You are! Surprisingly, the clip of me and like me and Sunday's beef is like popping off in my opinion. You know, it's popping off in my opinion. I bet she don't even like Tony Steve. Ooh, hey, that's very far. That's far. Hey, buddy, I'm kidding. Oops. Let's see. Acting like we don't remember that FF14 alt account. Shut up! I'm kidding. Don't actually shut up. Fuck. Fuck, you got me. Fuck, you got me. Somebody gotta take Sunday's mental. That's crazy. I'm screenshotting that. That is crazy. That is crazy. Okay. She tells us shut up, she hates us. No, I don't! Let's see. No, lol. I'm sorry. I'm kidding. I'm not actually mad at you. I promise, okay? I'm never actually mad at people. Genuinely, it takes a lot to piss me off. It really genuinely takes a lot to piss me off. So you're fine. Unless, like, you will know when I'm pissed off. Like, I'm not even kidding. You will know. Sorry, wait, I'm responding to a DM. Give me a second. Alright. Okay. I just wanted to say hi, Knives. No, I'm sorry! No, I'm sorry. I'm not. I didn't mean it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. This did remind me of someone who once profited the glory of Tony Stark's ex Steve Rogers BL. I love Steve Tony. I love Steve Tony. I love BL. I love BL. I think more people should do it. I love BL. She hates us, chat. Let's all go to Waffle House. I've never been to a Waffle House. thought you were more of a Stucky girl. Okay, so I used to be more of a Stucky girl. So like that's Steve and Bucky. Like when I was much younger. When I was much younger, I was really into Steve and Bucky. But then as I grew older, it like kind of lost its like flavor for me, right? And so I started really getting into Steve and Tony, and like, by really I mean like really into Steve and Tony. And I don't know, it just has more kick, you know. I'm a very big purveyor of like enemies to lovers, I guess you could say. I'm a very big purveyor of like enemies to lovers, and I just think there's just this really delicious tension when like two people fucking hate each other, right? Excuse me. And then like, you know, realizing that they've seen the worst of each other and then still choosing despite that to care about each other, to love each other, right? Whether or not they want to. And then not only do I like Steve, Bucky, hey, I also really like Bucky and Tony. Not Steve, Bucky, sorry, Steve, Tony. I really like Steve, Tony, and I also really like Tony and Bucky, okay? And now I understand you're gonna be like, but he killed his parents. So? That's even better. It provides this delicious conflict for the two characters where it's like, you killed my fucking mom, you killed my parents, right? And like what? The other side of it is I was brainwashed when I did that. That guy, your dad, was my friend. We served together, right? Because Howard was Bucky's friend. However, Bucky killed Howard, Howard is Tony's dad, right? So then there's a whole like extra layer of like, I understand that you were brainwashed when you did that, but you still killed my parents. And I'm unable to reconcile the fact that I thought they died of a car crash and you're telling me that you killed them. And not only did you kill them, my best friend, quote unquote best friend, Steve Rogers, hid that fact from me, right? However you want to see it, like, however you want to see it, like, in whatever lens you want to see it. What was it? Like, for example, okay, here's one scenario that you could see it as, right? And the first scenario that you can see it as, first lens you can see it as was Steve and Tony are dating, right? Maybe this is post like Avengers 1. Maybe they get closer together. They're like they really like each other. Okay, it doesn't have to be like a dating kind of thing, but like maybe like a mutual like relationship, like a mutual feelings kind of thing, right? And they're kind of feeling it out. And then everything happens in Winter Soldier, like Civil War, right? Everything happens, and then like Steve pulls away from Tony and he leaves Tony heartbroken. All right, think about that. Hold that for a second. Hold that thought. Okay, Steve betrays Tony for Bucky. Steve nearly kills Tony in the middle of Siberia by slamming his shield into his reactor. Well, his reactor isn't really there anymore, but he still does it, right? And then he leaves Tony for fucking dead. All right, there's that, right? And then in an canon divergent like timeline, it would be, let's say Bucky gets pardoned for his crimes, right? And he's brought back into the like Avengers compound where Tony lives, right? Maybe Tony is unable to let go the idea of the Avengers let it go, right? So now everybody's pissed off at Tony for whatever happened in Civil War because they obviously always think it's his fault, right? And then Bucky comes in and he's like the big contender, right? He's the reason that Steve left Tony, right? And then Bucky, against all odds, shows interest in Tony. Oh, I think that's good. So Bucky shows interest in Tony, and Bucky also has this like deep-rooted like guilt and like trauma over like having killed his parents, and he's like, I want to make it up to you. I'm fucking sorry that I killed your parents, okay? And then Tony reluctantly sees the better of Bucky. He's like, oh, like maybe I'll give you a shot, maybe I'll give you a chance. And then they together work on healing their relationship and the misconceptions they have of each other. Okay, it's fucking good. Anyways, never ever get me started on Steve, Bucky, and Tony, okay? And then there's another lens you can see this in, which is all three, which is Steve / Bucky / Tony, with Tony in the middle, okay? He's in the middle of a super soldier sandwich. Anyways, So you're like 25 or something, because that's how old it might be for some of us to be still into. I could be 35 and I will still talk about Steve and Tony this way. I could be 45 and I would still be into this shit. I could be 35, 45, and 55 and I would still be into this shit. I don't think there's ever an expiry on the age of appreciating characters. Okay? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. Hold up. Her writing is just fire. Thank all the fanfics that I've read. And I'm gonna read them on stream one day. And I promise you that. Lizard, thank you for being a member for 6 months. Thank you, thank you. I love Yaoi, me and you both. Member arigato. Thank you. She really longs for that doomed yaoi? Yeah, and I was trying to make that happen in VTRP with Francis and Sunday, but oh, God fucking forbid. God fucking forbid I try to make them doomed yaoi. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Okay, I'm obviously kidding. I think they're very cute. Okay, good for them. However, I don't want... However, I don't ever want Sunday to be happy. That's just me. That's just me. More of a Yuri fan, but glad to support my Oshi's dreams. Thank you. The beef never ends. No. You should see the Discord. Yuri and Yari both picked. True. I started reading on a friend's recommendation. I started reading this new BL and I haven't read. Hey, surprisingly enough, I actually haven't read enough BL recently. So on a friend's recommendation, I started reading One Room TA and it's really cute so far. If you're looking for a lighthearted read, I would recommend One Room TA. Because it's actually pretty like, it is pretty like lighthearted. It's very funny, very lighthearted. It's One Room TA. And also, if you're in the mood for something a little bit deeper, but also still really funny, that is centered around an MMORPG, hey, I would recommend My Guildmate Next Door. That is My Guildmate Next Door. Fucking good. It's so good. Ah! I should message somebody. I need to remember to do that when I'm not like freaking the fuck out about yaoi. I mean, 90% of the 0079 Gundam demographic was Fujo housewives, and that was in 1979. Gundam is so... Oh my god, I miss Gundam. I remember being like 8 or 9 years old, or... I'm exposing my age, sorry. I remember being a little wee baby kid, a little baby Cupid, doggy, puppy, whatever you want to call me, watching Gundam Seed, and I had the fattest fucking crush. Wait. Let me see. I had the fattest fucking crush on one of the characters. I'm pretty sure... Wait, let me see. Let me look at the characters real quick. It was like a commander or something. I had like the biggest crush on one of the commanders. I don't remember who now though. Was it Kira Yamato? Is that him? Let's see. Personality and character. Let's see. He's a pacifist. Kira Jesus Yamato. Gundam Seed. Yeah, Gundam Seed. I was really into Gundam Seed. Is he the commander? Coordinator. Right. I don't remember much about Gundam Seed. I just remember watching it all the time as a kid on the TV. Raw Crusade. Wait. Is that him? Oh, it might be. I don't remember. No, it's not. It's definitely Kira Yamato, I think. I don't remember though. I think he was either Kira Yamato or a blonde guy, like a short blonde haired guy. I think he had short blonde hair. This guy has long blonde hair. Athrun Zala and Kira Yamato is a big... Wait, really? Oh, he's pretty. He's a pretty boy. Yeah, I don't remember which one it was. I just know that there was a like character in Gundam Seed that I was super into, and I was also really into the Gundams themselves, like the mech themselves. So yes. Let's see. I'm gonna be wrapping up very soon because I'm in a lot of pain, unfortunately. My body really fucking hurts. I don't know why. It's really annoying, but again, like it's whatever, right? Can't really do much about that. Also, thank you for 2.7k on YouTube. Yippee! How much do we have? And for 4.2k on Twitter. Thank you guys. I hope you guys have fun. I will probably do, I think I'm gonna, okay, what I'm gonna do is probably tomorrow I'm gonna stream the ending of VTRP. So the server is ending tomorrow, meaning the world is gonna like fully shut and end, which is very sad, but like, you know, all good things come to an end. If it was open forever, then it wouldn't, like, you know, it would lose its, I guess, you know, it would lose its, like, what is it? Novelty? It's like specialty, I guess. So, you know, all good things must come to an end, unfortunately. But I hope you guys had fun watching me roleplay my fucking heart out, my fucking ass out. Okay, thank you for watching me. I hope that you enjoyed Jackie Hoff as much as I did. She may come back again next season, maybe not. We'll see when the next season is. The mod team really deserves their flowers, their applause, their stars, anything you want to say. They deserve all of it. Okay, let me see. Is there anybody I can raid too? I think I might raid. Let's see. Mayhaps. I think I saw Miss Leia was streaming earlier. Yes, I will be raiding into Miss Leia. Please give her so much love. She's one of the sweetest people I know. The people over at Variants are the sweetest people that I know. Please give love to all of them. All right. Miss Leah has been very kind to me. Miss Ava has been very kind to me. Miss Katya has also been very, very kind to me. So please go give them so much love, okay? I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Tomorrow, last VTRP finale, and then at the very end, maybe we'll see. Maybe the day after I'll do some karaoke, okay? And then a ASMR stream. Yeah. Thanks for chatting with me. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you guys enjoyed. For VOD watchers, for lurkers, I love you so much. I hope that you had a good time listening to me yap my head off, my silly little doggy head off. I hope that whatever you're doing, if you're putting me on in the background, if you're doing work, I hope that it goes well. For all of you who are watching, I hope that you'll have a good day forward or a good week ahead. And if today wasn't so good for you, go treat yourself, okay? Go get yourself a little nice little snack. VOD question. Let's think. VOD question of the day. Let's make it a little bit more general. What are you looking forward to this Christmas season? Or this holiday season, I'm sorry. What are you looking forward to this holiday season? Tell me. I hope you have a good day. VOD watchers, I love you. And I'll see you soon, okay? Also lucky. It's always a lucky day when I have you with me. Bye.